Have you ever had a dream so good that you ended up sad when you woke up? If so, what was it? I'm a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with cancer on September 11th, 2019. I have been away from my friends and school and I can only communicate with them online. PS4. I had a dream where I went back to school and everybody was there. I had a warm welcome, surprised my friends. And as soon as I was going to my art, I woke up. At least I ate Whataburger for lunch. AHH Texan McDonald's. Don't disrespect Whataburger like that. I had a dream I won the lottery, but instead of money I got all these bunnies. My room was full of them. Soft furry bunnies everywhere. I was sad all the rabbits were gone. When I woke up though, in reality, that would have smelled really bad. Are you going to get a rabbit? I dreamed I was loved. A feeling I've never had in real life. Everyone deserves love. You can find it in real life. But not all people are made to be loved. I rarely have anything romantic in a dream, but one dream had me meet and spend a length of time with a guy who meshed with me better than anyone I've ever met. It probably was less about romance and more about not connecting with people on a deeper level. It kind of slowly eats away at you. I've had that too. Ensuing feeling of emptiness after waking up. I recently had a dream where my ex and I got back together. Realizing it wasn't real, when I woke up broke my heart again and ruined my whole day. I hate my brain. My dog passed away in December and I had a dream where she came back home and everyone was so excited to see her. Oh, I'm so sorry. When I was 9 I vividly dreamt of going on a date with a girl. I don't know why, but I remember the whole experience being blissful. Then I woke up to my messy bedroom in the middle of the summer holidays and nothing to do except play video games. That was probably one of the first times in my life where I felt existential dread and confusion. Just a really weird and sad feeling. I remember feeling that sense of helplessness a lot at that age. I wanted to do something to progress my life. But there was literally nothing I could except wait. My whole first 18 years of life felt like they consisted of nothing but waiting. Real life Pokemon. Will never forgive myself for waking up. I've been there. Probably the most disappointing thing I've ever woken up from. Well, maybe being the Avatar was better. Because I actually had powers. You know? Lol, I was Danny Phantom once. Seeing my nan and giving her a hug. This was a few months after she died. That hug felt real and the dream felt so real and it didn't last long enough. I had a similar dream. My marriage was struggling and I would be divorced months later, but about a few weeks after my grandma died, I had a dream that we sat down at her dining room table and she just told me it would be okay, that I was strong and she was proud of me and that I would make it through this. We were very close, and in life she had this way of telling me exactly what I need to hear to keep going. It's been years, and I still miss her every day. Best dream I've had to date. I had a dream that music career took off, and I was famous. I remember visiting a college, and meeting this blonde-haired girl named Julia. She was extremely attractive and pretty. Me and this girl started to get along very well, and ended up dating. The weird thing is, my dream took me through my whole life with her. Like it showed us dating in college, moving out and getting our own place, getting a dog, starting our careers, getting married, having 2 kids, watching them grow up, watching them find love, and seeing them start their own families. And me and this Julia girl got old together, and it was beautiful. I woke up in my dorm and just laid there on my back staring at the ceiling. I will come back to this thread if I start dating a blonde-haired girl named Julia, hahaha. Maybe you dreamt of a past life or another life that is to come after this one. That's an interesting viewpoint. That very well could be true. Those dreams where your crush likes you back. Yes, I had a dream where my crush said they liked me back and they kissed me on the cheek and it felt so real. Sometimes I dream that it's Christmas and I realize halfway through the dream that something isn't right. Because last time I checked, it was June. Then the whole thing falls apart and I wake up with a pit in my stomach. I always have dreams where it's suddenly Christmas and I freak out because I miss doing all the traditions. Then I get a pit in my stomach. But I'm happy to wake up after those. I have a recurring dream. I'm behind an enormous waterfall with a beautiful mermaid. It's a private space, like a cave, due to the wall created by the cascading water. She and I talk to each other, laugh, and flirt. But before anything more happens, I always wake up, wondering what would have happened if only the dream had continued. The anatomy might eventually be an issue. I mean, unless you're into that. If so, carry on. I had this awesome dream. I don't know where I was, but at one point I was walking along the shore at sunset. I stopped and looked toward the horizon. Suddenly I was overcome with a very powerful sensation. I felt warm all through my body, and even felt a sense of calm, and was at peace. I even felt love for and embraced myself. Nothing I've experienced in my waking life could compare to how I felt in this dream. It was pretty awesome. The metaphysical books I read lead me to think this is how you feel in the in-between lives place. I have had dreams where I feel like that, and conjecture that they are visits to that place. When I was a teen I had a dream I lost my virginity to some Playboy bunnies. Woke up with a stiffy and tears. You say tears, I say struggle lube. Once had a dream that I was in an ancient oceanside market or something like it. I was convinced that I could hop dimensions and wake up in the dream and that would be my new reality. I concentrated really hard, and for like 5 seconds, everything was in ultra focus, like I had woken up. I felt like I was really there, and everyone around me was surprised like I popped out of nowhere. Woke up and was sad to find I do not actually have this superpower. Maybe you do. But you just didn't try hard enough. This thought will haunt you till the day you die. Lol. I know. Some nights I lie awake wondering. Was never able to try again in another dream. Maybe someday. I dreamt that I was holding my 5-month-old son again. He passed on the 13th of May 19. That I got to see him crawl, walk, and talk. I broke down when I woke up cause I wanted it to be true so bad. But weirdly enough it felt like I got to be with him, and it felt like he got the chance to tell me he was okay. Wouldn't trade that dream for anything in the world. If it doesn't hurt too much. How did he pass? 1. I was experiencing a new episode of my favorite show where the two main characters finally got together. Woke up halfway through and thought it had been a real episode for a solid 5 minuets. Eventually realized it wasn't and got very sad. 2. I, or a past version of myself, not sure, was in feudal England. Met the love of my life. Nearly lost them because they had to go off and fight a war. Got them back. I really love them, but I'll never see them again. Seeing and hearing my cousin who passed away long ago. That was her visiting you in your dreams. Met my long deceased grandmother in some version of heaven. Everything was bathed in a kind of sunset hue and we didn't say anything to each other. Just stared out the window. Most peace I've ever felt in my life. Waking or asleep. I think we all had that dream where our crush actually liked us, only to be slapped in the face by reality once we wake up. Edit. Fixed a typo. Damn right. I dreamt that I was traveling with my best friend last night. Made me really sad because coronavirus. I simply dreamed that I was living my life with a girl I liked. Never happened to me to feel loved in real life. I had a dream I walked on the set of a porno and was put in a threesome with 2 women. I was a hormonal teenager at the time. I had a dream that I was getting gifts for my wedding. And the woman I was marrying is what I imagined the perfect woman for me would be. I woke up sad because in real life I'm really insecure around girls and I'm frankly a coward when it comes to love and relationships. I'm too afraid to open up to a girl. I've had an occasion where I was denied by a girl and I accepted her not feeling the same. What I didn't accept was her hating me just because I asked her if she felt the same way I did. And she spread false stories about me being a maniac. I had to ask my folks to get me out of the dorms because I couldn't take the treatment I was being given by almost everyone I knew, all because someone decided to slander and label me as a maniac. Ever since that period, I never had a girlfriend, nor could muster up the courage to try. I know that every one of them is different, but my mind is afraid of having to go through the same scenario. I also made a lot of friends due to college and a change of surrounding, but even so I'm still afraid, because I suddenly have something more to lose than a shred of dignity. I care about my friends, and they care about me, but I'm still not sure what would happen if someone began spreading lies about me. I don't wanna lose them. I'm also not sure how the hell I'd do in a relationship. I haven't had a kiss in years, and it feels like I forgot how to do it. Don't even get me started about further intimacy. I'm probably even dumber about that. As much as I yearn for companionship, I don't want to disappoint or embarrass myself. And I also don't want to lose the friends I made. I apologize for dumping this wall of text here, but I don't feel safe saying this anywhere else or to anyone else. Not joking here, I'd rant that. Instead of ending on 2 awful final seasons, Game of Thrones went on until season 12. I had imagined all of the plots. Every character got a good rap. I even had the events of the long night down. But then, I woke up, and I'd forgot it all. My dog came back to life. That was every time I fly in my dreams. It's amazing and I hate to come back. That's too. I once dreamed I was so happy and everything was like a fairy tale. Came down hard from that on. Sometimes I just can't wait to fall asleep cause my life is always better in them than when I'm awake. Not that I have a crappy life. I just have really awesome dreams and I wish I could record them somehow. I feel you. I wish I could live in some of my dreams, and sometimes I sleep the whole day away because I want to have all these cool dreams and adventures and don't have anything to do anyway. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily Reddit videos.